This is James with WSTrades.com. I want to bring you an update here, but before I get to this update, I want to say if you are looking for a trading account and you are new to the stock market, Moomoo does have a pretty good promotion going on right now. So if you go to the link in the comments and description section of this video, sign up for Moomoo and make a deposit. They do have this promotion going on where you can receive up to 15 free stocks plus one extra share of Tesla or Google. So if that's something that you're interested in, head to that link, check it out, head over to Moomoo and sign up and, get some free stock. Hey everyone, this is James with WSTrades.com. I want to provide an update here on the stock markets in general and just talk a little bit about this attack on Israel and what some investors, economists, and strategists are saying about the effect on stock markets. So Ed Yardeni here, president of Yardeni Research, says geopolitical crises in the Middle East have usually caused oil prices to rise and stock prices to fall. Much will depend on whether the crisis turns out to be another short-term flare-up or something much bigger like a war between Israel and Iran. That is a pretty good point there, because we do know when oil prices skyrocket, we have seen markets kind of dump and, stocks tick lower, sometimes tick lower in a very big way. So, definitely there is some concern here. No doubt, we kind of saw what happened with Russia and Ukraine for sure. So if this ends up being a bigger deal, and not a short-term conflict, that could definitely cause, energy prices to skyrocket and stock prices to fall. So I think that's a valid point there. We have Gonzalo Lardis here, senior equities fund manager at Anbank, saying this will add more uncertainty to markets, with inflation and growth taking a step back and geopolitical risk taking center stage. We could expect a spike in volatility, with short-term fixed income becoming again a safe haven. We've got Guillermo Santos here, head of strategy at Spanish private banking firm iCapital, saying leaving aside the human drama, the consequences of all this should not be especially negative for the financial markets, as long as the stability of the region and Iran's violent expansionism in the field of security do not further complicate the conflict, and it is limited to Palestinians and Israelis. So again, they're just kind of looking at the scope here. Is this conflict going to spread, or is this conflict going to become a much bigger deal here, and spread to different areas of the region? That could definitely affect what happens here with the markets. Alfonso Benito, Chief Investment Officer at Dunas Capital, saying, I don't expect the situation to have a meaningful impact on the markets. This is a long-standing terrible situation, but other than some short-term volatility, it shouldn't have a big impact. We also have here Richard Flax, Chief Investment Officer at Money Farm, saying the conflict has the potential to hurt broad market sentiment, but it's not for certain. We think a lot will depend on whether the conflict is contained or widens in scope, for instance on Israel's northern border, and that could prompt increased concerns about commodities, oil in particular. The oil price has been quite volatile in recent weeks, and another spike could feed into consumer prices in the coming months. So, some of these people here are having a more positive outlook. You've got some people that are more neutral, and they're kind of like, well, let's kind of wait and see what happens with this conflict. Is it going to become a bigger deal? Is it going to spread into other areas of the region? So they're not exactly sure on the scope, and it will kind of depend on the scope. And then some people are pretty negative about it. They're looking for, an impact to the markets for sure. And right now, futures tonight have definitely reacted. NASDAQ futures right now are down 0.62%. We've got Dow Jones futures down 0.57%. We've got S&P futures down 0.72%. And Bitcoin futures just ticked down a little bit here, down 0.3% right now. So definitely markets have made a pretty good move lower tonight, futures anyway. So we'll kind of see if this is going to last, into this week, and, if futures are going to stay down when the markets open, kind of see how big of a move lower we get here, because we've definitely already seen an impact here tonight, with futures opening up quite lower. But I'll continue to keep you updated here. Please like this video. Please also subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Appreciate you for taking the time to watch this. Talk to you soon.